George Floyd lived life like most of us. He made good choices and some bad choices. He tried to be good to people. And on that day, he was mostly minding his own business on the day that he was killed. For this generation of Americans, this will be their Emmett Till moment. They will never forget the summer of 2020, the death of George Floyd.
We lived in the CUNY homes. It was the projects, it was the housing authority, low income. It was a rough neighborhood. But to me, it's like, it's life.
At the heart of George's family was his mother, Miss Sissy.
He loved his mom, and his mom loved him too, and it was no secret. Everybody knew.
George and my mom, as you watched them, that Love and Happiness song with Al Green, they used to always play the music.
Love and happiness.
He would literally pick her up and dance with her to that song. And my mom would just smile.
George was special, and he used to always be able to go places and people would fall in love with him just like that.
Douglas Elementary was listed as the 5th poorest school in Houston ISD. The boys and girls would write an essay on what I want to be when I grow up. When I grow up, I want to be a Supreme Court judge. When people say, Your Honor, he did rob the bank, I will say, be seated. He was a good student. He was a really quiet student until he got on the playground.
Floyd, he was good in football and basketball.
That's his territory. Nobody could mess with him on the court.
I remember they threw him a pass. He jumped up, extended his body all the way out, caught the ball, and he ballerina tapped in the back of the end zone.
Floyd's scholarship offer brought promise to them projects more than people even know.
George would be the first in his family to go to college, but he'd be back home within 2 years.
The police used to do sweeps in the CUNY homes. I thought they just did that in every community.
He would have trouble with the law. The most serious arrest, aggravated robbery. He pled guilty and served 4 years.
It goes from not just you losing your career and your future, it goes to now fighting to have freedom in any parts of your life.
I met Big Floyd at the time he was out of prison. We needed somebody who was a gatekeeper, who people respected and who could open doors. And Big Floyd was that person for us. What I saw with Big Floyd was redemption. He was using the fact that he was an OG in the neighborhood and was helping young men everywhere from 5 to 50 walk that path.
Our young generation is clearly lost, man. Clearly lost, man. Like one day it's gonna be you and God. You going up or you going down. You know what I'm saying?
But there were internal battles, and George made the decision to follow a well-known path to seek help. Locals call it going to Minneapolis.
He needed to get away from the environment. He needed that change. He wanted to just be a better man and a better father, you know. And he did it.
He used to call me Buttercup because I was his baby. And that we had all the happy memories together.
George attended a treatment program, worked security jobs, tried trucking school, but struggles would come.
Minneapolis is known for having some of the steepest disparities between black and white residents, really white and everybody else.
Minnesota nice. How ironic, right?
A year before he died, George faced a crushing loss.
His mother's death took a toll on him. He didn't know how to handle that.
This faithful man was devastated at the time. Like he was weakened.
And then came COVID. George, like so many Americans, would be laid off and contract the virus.
When he came to stop by, they just told me, struggling a little bit. Yeah.
And violent deaths like those of Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery were anguishing communities.
By the time we're on the cusp of Memorial Day, people just want relief from the psychological trauma of everything that they've been feeling.
On that holiday Monday, in Cup Foods, George's alleged use of a counterfeit bill, just $20, would ultimately lead to the police being called.
He started hearing commotions. George is again on the ground pleading, for his life.
Mr. Floyd's saying he can't breathe. The officer's saying he can breathe if he can talk. It's not true.
Once you just get him up, he's not resisting arrest. You have him handcuffed. I kept voicing my concerns for George, to the police. No response. I watched this man murder another man that looked like me for no reason.
That was a modern day lynching.
Then when I heard him say, "Mama," that's when it got real with me.
And people all around the world seen that video, and they was like, "Where's the humanity?" They was like, "No, you're not gonna sweep this under the rug. We're gonna march."
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.